Bro, I'm just realizing how tiny like the text is on the loading screen or on the I always call it loading screen, title screen. Hey, little baby, little tiny continue. Little baby, little baby. Wow, it's a game. Oh yeah, I forgot I unlocked new areas in this supposedly or something like that. Here we are again with this game. New stuff in shop. I don't even remember what was here last time.
What the curl dragged in. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
There's the bastard sword. Is that the sword? No. Is that the sword I already have? I guess not. I kind of want to get rid of Braveheart as soon as we can. I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. I ain't gonna lie. There's some more armor. I honestly, Breath of the Wind. I said Breath of the Wild for a second there.
Finished, are you?
Nothing I care about. And then we got the smithy over here.
Make it quick. So, what'll it be?
Stormcry. One wind shard. It is slightly stronger than the weapon I have right now. Should I use it?
Should last you a good while.
I'll equip it. Fuck. Yeah, why not? Hell yeah. Let's do it. Do it, fam. Oh, this is crafting and this is reinforced. Okay. I honestly don't care. Right now, we're not focusing on all that. Let's go here, square. Let's just get all this side stuff out the way. And I know Journey to King's Fall. Yeah, we have to go somewhere. We have to TP somewhere new on the map.
Dung had so many uses.
Have you come for a tale?
Sure. Yeah, look here. What do I get for this? Let's find out.
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
The Aegis.
If you have a
Is
question
this Xenoblade
for me,
Chronicles 2?
I should be happy to answer it.
Wait, what do I get for leveling it up?
Shelves shall ever be open.
I leveled up. I don't think I got anything. It's just level up.
What's this? Thirds is?
You.
Hey, you. Shut up. I got a new song. The new song is no song. That's a good one. And on to the next area. So what's going to happen today? I don't know. Last time we fought against a giant bird lady. And then we killed her. And now we found out we killed our brother. And now we got to cope, I guess.
Not so long ago, this here was a thriving trade route. Then the blight came. The people left. And just like that, it was deserted.
Man, we're just walking in the rain, eh? Gotta get nice and wet.
Gab's waiting for us up ahead.
Wet boys. Who don't like a good wet boy?
Still feeling sorry for yourself?
Yeah. Duh.
Don't. Please. Think about it, Clive. The rumors all point to...
Like, of course I'm gonna feel sorry for myself. You know, duh. My whole life has been dedicated to trying to get revenge for my little brother's death.
The old fort's been abandoned for years. Our little chat can wait.
And just find out that it's you. Like, yeah, of course.
You go on ahead and meet up with Gab.
Of course I'm gonna be hung up on it for a bit.
No buts about it.
I killed my own brother. The hunter and the hunted. What's gonna be hunted?
I'm the dominant of fire.
We sent Galv on a wild goose chase.
Yeah, why? I wonder what we're finding here. I wonder what this masked guy is then.
More killing.
Because now we know where the dominant... Oh god, I forgot how to play.
Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down. Don't let them get away.
Oh my goodness. Schlink.
Give them all
Ow.
you've got, boy.
This is very nice, chill music. While I kill some dumb spiders. Hello, Sailor Bren. You didn't miss nothing because I just started. So you're good.
What now?
Oh! It's Shrek. That's not Shrek. Never mind. Damn, bro got abs.
Beast man.
I forgot how to play.
Get him, boy.
Boom! Okay.
Garuda, lend me your strength.
I totally forgot how to play. There's too many buttons. It's okay. I'll get back in the groove of it soon.
A little help.
And I did. Oh! At least I gotta see what happens when you die. Oh, nothing.
Beast man.
No punishment. That's fine.
Wake wins. Too slow.
That's okay. Now I won't mess up. That was just me learning.
There, boy.
See, I got it now.
Sick of Torgal.
Easy peasy. Easy. See, nothing to it.
Not this time. Sick of Torgal.
Oh, you bastard. Okay, I keep expecting that to come like way later than it does. Never does though. Bro, just die already, please.
Get him, boy. Not this time.
Die. Oh my gosh, he is not going down.
You know what to do, boy.
It's okay now.
Don't let them get away.
Enemies in this game are a little too tanky. It takes forever to die. That was like my one curiosity for this game. Every time I saw it fighting in game in like trailers, I feel like enemies took 0 damage.
Another perfect little shortcut, Sid.
Now I wonder how it's going to be as we progress the game.
Bloodthirsty beasts.
I'm sure if I become over leveled, it'll be easy, but I also don't know if I'm gonna be over leveled or not.
Can't be much further now.
Hey, speaking of goons,
Excellent. Get him. You lose. That's enough. Sick of Toggle. Toggle.
dog.
There, boy. Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do.
I'm getting fucked up by these dumb little spiders. Oh. Oh, check this out. Run. This music loud as hell. This game wasn't this loud last time. It was too quiet last time even. Oh, holy shoot.
Get him, boy.
All right, just you and me, bro. You and me. You ain't got nothing now. Yeah, all you got is stagger.
Keep your distance, boy.
Then I rush in. I go ching 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 ching. He swings at me, and then he misses, and I hit him. I go bam bam, and then he misses again. I go bam bam, boom. Guard break. Stagger him a little bit. Beep 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 beep. Bring doggy in. Do my little hoppy up in the air slash. Bring doggy in again. Slash him some more. And that's it. That's all I can think of. Not the most creative when it comes to this. I'll do what needs to be done though. Whatever it takes. Slam him in the ground. Kill him. Wow. Wow. I need more potions. Haha, there it is. I was saying how I needed the potion, and there's the potion. It seems the voices are the only quiet thing. Everything else is like a little loud. It's always like that. I don't know. I think I just have a hearing disability or something. I can never hear voices in anything. Everything else is crystal clear, but not the voices.
After him! Don't let him escape! Gav!
No, it's a friend.
Who goes there?
It's me.
This one's
Clive.
a deserter. Take his head out of my way.
The man of the hour, the main man.
You made your choice.
Oh no, he got the fireball.
Sick of Torgal. Stay down. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. That's enough. Sick of Torgal.
Easy. You guys are way easier than the bats. I don't know why. Oh, is this another dragoon? Oh my god, not him again. He wants revenge. With the dragon? Oh no, now the game's getting hard.
There he is. Don't let him escape.
Okay, okay.
Kill the deserter.
It's okay. We got Thunder God. We got Thor. We got Rama. Rama.
Clive, what's the situation?
You're late. Gamp's in trouble.
What?
The Imperials
What?
are on his tail. We have to get to him before they do.
Understood. I'm here to even the odds.
Alright on.
Any objections?
Oh, friend. Okay, yeah, it is a 2v.
You take the dragoon.
He's jumping.
There, boy. Not this time. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
I was talking about how easy this guy was last time. I'm getting owned by his ass.
Sorry, lad. Don't know how much help I'm gonna be here.
I got this. I still got this.
Sick of Torgal. There, boy.
All right. One down, one to go.
Oh! Get staggered, bro. Goddamn.
Get him, boy. There, boy.
Oh, yo, he could TP to me like that. I didn't know that. And he did it again. I keep him falling for that trick.
Sick of Torgal.
Oh, it comes out faster than I thought. I fought this guy before. Why can't I kill him? I'm getting killed. I have no HP.
This time.
Don't let them get away.
Ah! Bro, he's not gonna die. Mirage dive. Ah! Oh! Oh! What is going on? he's, he's just diving and diving. Thank God for that. Yeah, good thing you have lightning. Could have used that earlier. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Die, 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 die. Finally. I suck. I'm getting killed. Getting shit on.
Come on.
Today's not my day, I guess. I guess today's just a bad day. That was the exact same fight as last time. Last time I got hit like once, I think. I destroyed him so easily.
Shit!
He cartoonily screamed out. Oh! Oh my god. Epic ground slam. Dang. Good shit, dog. Just pushed him off. Where's Gav? Okay. Of course. There's always a branch. There's always a tree branch at the end of the cliff. You always gotta have suspense like that. Oh no, it's so wet. It's Tears of the Kingdom.
Help me.
Help me, Clive.
I've got you.
I can't climb, bro. It's so wet. I'm slipping. My stamina's running out. Help me. Oh, then. What a great day, am I right, boys? Haha. You could say the reputation of those nights really fell off.
Clive doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
Well, that's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over.
They keep saying his nose. Is it
Thank you.
actually like him just sniffing shit with his nose? I thought it was like I thought they were saying like he has like he's like got the inside knowledge or something. I don't know. He got a guy on the inside or something like that.
Him and his mate are on their way to your
They
old
keep saying
stomping
sniffing
ground.
though. Like if it's actually sniffing.
You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant fire, all right.
He can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix.
Uh-huh.
But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. You saw him too.
You didn't dream it, Clive.
Confirmed it.
He's out there.
But who is he?
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know.
Well, the thing is, he looked the exact same in the past. So it's not like a guy. It's just not like an actual guy.
After all.
And it can't be the brother.
What?
Like, brother mysteriously lived somehow. Because we saw the cloaked guy and he looked exactly the same. Like when we were kids and brother died. So unless there's time travel or something.
Sid.
But I feel like, I don't know.
Don't thank me.
Even though we do have giant birds and giant knights riding horses.
Thank you, Gav.
Fighting against an epic dragon. I don't think this game's gonna do time travel. That'd be dumb. But then again, there's always time travel. But I don't think it's gonna be. It can be my fantasy in my brain.
No birds
My Final
returning this
Fantasy.
year.
There he is. Look, he even has a person with him.
Swallowed their roosts, like as not. We're running out of time.
What color is his hair?
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
Damn, this is a pretty game.
Back to where it all began.
I think it's brother. It has to be brother, but like how? I think his hair color. Oh, we're gonna find out. Oh, it's not even a surprise. Thank you, game.
He must be stopped.
He must be stopped. Show me his face. That's Margaret. Yeah. Well, all right. All right, cool.
Spitting great gouts of fire he was like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What?
I like when
Is
they
it
don't
gonna
hide
be
shit for no
alright?
reason.
Your friend. She's awake.
You know, there's always a good mystery.
Right.
But you know, some things don't. Not everything needs to be a mystery.
Go to her, you fool.
Yeah, why have we not talked to girl? Silver hair girl.
Right, you lot. Enough slacking.
We rescued her and we're like, damn, she's from my childhood. I remember her, and we never talked to her. Even though, yeah, I get she was wounded
Oh, give it to me
and in
straight.
pain.
How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Like we couldn't just say, yeah, Jill Valentine, Resident Evil.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Look at the Moogle.
I wonder what it's trying to say.
He's saying,
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh.
it's a pretty cute guy. Well, here I am, so drink it up, Kupo.
I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans. Nectar, you say?
Oh shit, we understand. You understand Moogle tongue, Kupo?
So it would seem.
Finally, Kupo. I've been trying to talk to these people ever since the winds carried me here, but none of them understand. I couldn't read that. Damn.
Painful.
Video game. But now you're here. My pom-pom's safe at last. You can hear me. You can actually hear me. Okay. That's cute. course, who could speak? Of course, the main character speaks Kupo. Speaks Moogle. Of course he does. Oh, wow, your marker stays there even if you like leave and go do a mission and come back. Interesting.
Let's get this fixed before someone.
It's kind of annoying though. Like I like it, you know. I like it when markers disappear when you already go to them once. Oh my god, Clive! Damn, we're so happy.
It's true then. It really is you.
Dude, she does look like a Final Fantasy.
It is.
She looks straight out of Final Fantasy. It's almost like a. That's I don't know. That's how I always see. That's how always how the Final Fantasy girls look. In my head.
So are you.
Weirdo little faces, tiny faces. They seem too small for their face. Little tiny nose, little tiny eyes, little tiny mouth.
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it.
And this guy, and then Clive just looks like a man. He just looks like a regular guy.
Forgive me, but
Looks like a guy from our world was put into this world.
fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived
Of course, cool anime here.
about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
Oh, did they?
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke and everything changed.
Oh.
It all happened so fast.
Oh.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice.
Yeah, usually in stories when it's like yeah, they killed all the men and took all the women. I always think, okay, yeah, I know why, but then I don't know, I guess cuz it's kids cartoons. They always say, but then they didn't do anything with the women. They just took them to do chores. I'm like, sure.
What happened, Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
It was me. I killed Joshua.
It was all me. And now I can never forgive myself.
That's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
I just told you, lady. I did it.
It's the truth. I changed into him again. Not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
Mm-hmm.
When I think back to that night.
It was him. He was there. He said, I know you.
The hooded man. He spoke to me. What did he say?
We have found you. In that weird language. He spoke robot.
What did he mean?
Clive,
Yeah, I don't know.
we should go back there. To Phoenix Gate.
No clue. I can't even like theorize because there's just nothing to lead me on.
You need to know for certain.
It's just a guy
you told me is
in a
true,
cloak
and you did what you said you did.
that said, we have found you.
Then we will face it together.
Is everything that's happening in this game like a TV show? And then the guy in the cloak is someone from the outside world, from the real world.
You'll be needing a change of clothes then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
Or is it all a
See you
game?
soon then, Clive.
And then that's us, the player, saying we have found you.
I should be ready too.
As stupid as Final Fantasy is, they never do that stuff. It's good. Nobody likes that stuff.
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
A new crafting recipe is available. No, thank you.
What do you want?
I got a cool sword.
Say farewell.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there.
Just
in
say
the
goodbye.
dark. You've got
Good
a
shit.
lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
True. Gaia blade. Oh, I just crafted this weapon I have right now, dude. I don't want to buy. Oh, wait.
Off you go.
Why did I talk to her?
I should probably say thank you to Gav too.
What? Why? Why'd the game make me talk to her so I could buy a cool sword?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more.
I don't doubt it.
We strive to be better. Now, as to the
Yeah,
task
yeah, yeah.
itself,
I am once again in need of a pair of
I have
hands.
3 meals for 3 industrious.
No shot. You want me to give food again? Why am I the waiter? Why am I the server, I should say? I'm not the waiter. I'm just serving them the food. Why is this my job? Get out of here, dude. I'll go do it, though. I'll go do it.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Shut up. You already said that. The infirmary. Is this too girl? It's down there. How do I get down there? What? Oh my god. Okay, game. Okay, I see you. You're trolling me. I know the exclamation point was right there, so I could have known, but, you know, whatever. Hello, Chief Botanist. Here's your food.
You! What's the matter?
What do you have to say to me?
Assistant. She left to gather soil. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of...
Wait, I thought this was the quest. Is this a new... That a new side quest? I thought this was the quest that I'm doing. God damn it.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for
You lost your girl or something, one of your workers. They went to get dirt.
Can I help? Kenneth sent me.
Here's your meal. Here's your Uber Eats. I took some fries.
Do you hear that? Our food has arrived.
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so.
He does look sick. He's rubbing his tummy.
I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves. I would be lost without the kind.
Okay, yeah, cool. You're a guy who takes care of old people. Good shit. Don't care, really. You are a guy. And I do not care. Alright, here's your food.
Back so soon.
You ordered...
Fancied another kip in the cells.
You ordered the breakfast, right? Here you go. Here's your chicken and waffles.
The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. You keep yourself on the right.
Okay, you're the timeout center. You put people in timeout, I see. Who's this person? Oh, dude. You put them in timeout in case they behave badly. And then you just stare at them, I guess. Hello, Gav.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh?
Why are we saying goodbye to everybody, like, if we're not coming back?
Rosaria ain't what she used to be.
The game made me go to the shop to, like, buy stuff.
First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest.
Can we not just come back here whenever we want? I thought that was the
She's a friend
case.
of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood.
Okay, he said just
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
hug.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss.
Yeah, don't touch me.
You take care, alright?
Like, I like you, bro, but don't touch me.
Pet goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Wow, he's like a guy. He's like a real life guy.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Got a little awkward at saying goodbyes, and then not in the cringe anime way where they go like, wow, you dressed up nice, didn't you? With your cool sword too. Wait, I didn't finish my side quest. Wait, I didn't know it was gonna make me leave. I thought I was still gonna have to manually make myself leave. No, we're going back. I need to deliver this food. I'm not taking the food with me. That'll be a bad Uber Eats if I do that. Hello, Chocobo Keeper.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
Mm-hmm. It's fried Chocobo.
Oh,
It's the
thanks.
Chocobo Nuggets.
These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running off
Ooh.
to the fat chocobo behind their backs.
Ooh. Okay, maybe if you're feeding this to the Chocobo, maybe you don't want to give them the
There's never a moment's
Chocobo
rest.
Nuggets.
Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. But only who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh?
Damn, she doesn't. She stink.
Thanks for the food.
Damn, she stink.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
Damn, this bitch told me she don't even take showers. She's too busy taking care of her bird. All the bird.
Here.
Here you go. Thank you. What is it? XP? Money?
The hideaway's quite something.
A fact we are proud of, believe me.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I understand.
You have your place.
I like
too,
the
of
idea of
course,
the side
as
quest.
you
It's just
have
really
studied. It
dumb,
is the
but like
truth, and not a
they're trying to make you talk to everybody. So it's fine. Trying to make you be like, hey, look, there are people here. They have lives, I guess. Whereas, like, you know, if it was a typical game, I just wouldn't care. I would just run past everybody. Be like, look at that guy standing in front of the jail cell. I bet he's the jail keeper, and I'll walk past him. Wow, it's so pretty. Look at those clouds. I could kind of see the pixels on them even. Never mind. I said how pretty it was.
It's been 13 years.
Look at the skybox.
The smell of the grass.
That's the skybox for sure.
It's just as I remember it.
But the grass looks good.
I couldn't.
This sword is way better looking than the other one I had. Thank God.
Did just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid.
I was a little baby.
Afraid to go back.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn easy mode on.
But I'm here now.
Damn, he has bright blue eyes. How have I not noticed that before? Maybe because this game's always so dark. Really haven't been outside in the day like this. Big open space. Wow. Breath of the Wild.
We should press on.
Go walk in the big open area. It's even playing music. Homecoming.
That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest.
Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for
New
her
quest is
patrons?
available nearby. What?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Wow, this is a big ass area. All damage? I don't think so. Are these guys? Yeah, they are.
Sicko Torgal. Keep your distance, boy.
Four. I just want to go get this touchy, whatever it is. I kind of don't want to. Oh man.
Let's make this quick.
It's over. Give them all you've got, boy.
Wow, that was sick.
Don't let them get away. It's over.
I kind of don't want to like run around this big area. Bro, wow. Damn, I got stuck on her. She's so big. Couldn't run past her.
Stay down.
Shide.
It's over.
Bro, 8 money. I didn't see how much stuff in the shop costs. I should have checked. I want to know like how much money I have and how like get an idea for prices to see if I should be just throwing money around or not.
It's over.
Oh, I missed.
Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down.
I missed my freaking little ground finisher thing.
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at
What
Phoenix
bridge?
Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Bro, I don't like this motion blur shit. They really don't have an option for that? I mean, it's a console game. I understand why they wouldn't. Target follow. Screen brightness, master volume. I think music could be like, whatever, I don't know, honestly. Visual alerts, subtitles, controls. Okay, yeah. That's fine. We'll deal motion blur. That's what happens when you don't play games on PC. I think console games like nowadays more and more are having that.
Goblins. Surviving my first missions.
Ow.
Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Damn, he's coming at me. Blood was crazy. Damn, this guy's tanky also. Jeez.
Keep your distance, boy. Get him, boy.
What is he doing? Oh, he's spinning to win.
Not this time.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy actually. Oh, we going crazy. We going crazy. We going crazy. Ow, never mind. Fuck. We were going crazy. Die, 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 die.
Not this time. Get him.
Sheesh. Oh yeah, this game is cool. As simple as that. I want to see some high level gameplay of this. Someone who knows action games. I don't play too many full on action games. But at the same time, I feel like it's not even super deep. I don't know. But I could also just be wrong. It's good enough.
You couldn't give me an hand, could you? Typical. A bloody bearer. Just when I thought my luck had changed.
Damn. Bloody bearer.
For a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded.
Damn, he's talking to me like I'm a toy dude. It's like, God, fuck. I don't want to use another man's branded, but I guess. Here, help me lift this up.
I've got something special needs delivering before the rest. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you?
Sure.
Fine. That's the spirit.
Sure, I'm gonna just accept every quest I get. If I could do it on the way, I'll do it. If I can't, well, see ya. What am I supposed to do? Deliver the package. Search Bahumali's assistant at Gulgatumbala. Can't read any of those words. Oh wait, one's of them. Oh wait, I forgot you could track 3 quests at the same time. They're 2 different quests. I see. All right, so I just need to deliver blah blah blah, I guess.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Oh, this bee die, dude. Can't hit him. Who's hitting me? Poor little thing. It's a little bug, bro. Why'd I kill it like that? So brutal. So much glass. What are these? Wait, these are probably guys, right?
Keep your distance, boy.
Antelope, die! I bet they give me mats. I bet that's the main reason to kill them. For some kind of mat for crafting something. Because they weren't like actual enemies, I felt like. Just kind of just took all my hits and died. Oh, there's a touchy. I said I don't want to explore the area, but I see these blue lights to touch something. I gotta go get it.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Ow.
That'll help. It's over.
I missed.
It's over.
I need the touchy. What was the touchy? I don't know. I picked it up accidentally. I don't know what it was. Oh, there's another touchy. This guy's guarded by a big horn. A big horn. Yoink.
Give them all you've got, boy.
He's charging. He's charging. He's stomping. Oh, he put her down. He put Jill down. Wow, you suck. Yeah, I'm charging in. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Oh no, here he comes. He's charging again. Yeah, guard break. Hey, like them apples, huh?
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle.
Shing, 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 shing. Okay, you can. I thought you could like cancel the animation, but I guess not. Oh my goodness.
You know what to do, boy.
Oh god, he's bucking. He's a bucking bull. Blink, 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 blink. Bruh. Oh my. He almost hit me actually with that last attack. But I could dodge. I'm not dumb. I didn't do any damage there. I did enough. No, sir. No one said you could come at me. Oh, he's charging. He's charging. Got him. Back black blood. That was my reward. Sick. I fought a big boy. It was just a bull. It was a hairy bull. It looked like he kind of had abs too. For an animal, it kind of looked weird.
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
Martha's Rest.
That's one of our branded.
Who's Martha and why is she so tired?
Are you the stable master?
Here's your sealed crate. For a side quest or something. I don't even remember.
This is for me. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He his car flipped over.
Huh. Have it full of Geezal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Yo, Geezal greens. I know what those are.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the car up tight, the smell gets out. Don't get me wrong.
Yo, speaking of which, are we going to be able to raise chocobos in the new Final Fantasy VII Remake, Part 2, whatever the hell? I like doing that in the original game. I just spent hours fucking making the perfect gold chocobo or whatever it was. That was fun.
Stay down.
Ooh, what's that? Why is it yellow? What was that? Is that a rare item? A sharp fang. Cool. I'm just go to the next quest objective. I said I wasn't going to explore, so I better not distract myself and explore. Just go to the red mark.
Good girl.
Oh, good girl. Good girl. Wow, this is actually a pretty big area, actually. I'm assuming, because like I see all those blue sparklies on the ground. So I'm assuming you could go everywhere here. It's actually a pretty big area. Jeez Louise. It really is Breath of the Wild now. And it really isn't like Breath of the Wild at all. I just say that because it's an open world. Or it's a big area. It's not an open world. But it looks like an open world because it's so big. But this is why you don't need an open world. See, you can have big areas.
Do you like that?
You can have some small areas that are just like focused on story and just going straight in a straight line. In a very good looking straight line, I should say.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Then you can have areas like this where it's like a big run around and do stuff, I guess. Or just run to the next objective. Hello.
Excuse me.
I am a lady.
Would you happen to be the landlady?
Yes.
Depends who's asking. And why they have an imperial bearer with them.
Damn.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Can't we just like wear a mask? I mean, I feel like probably nobody wears masks in this world because then they just assume they're a bearer because why else are they wearing a mask to hide something? But
Sorry for before.
I don't know.
Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's.
Is that the only way to tell a bearer?
For a bearer who joined recently.
By the face tattoo?
I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet.
This is a rated M game, so are we gonna meet somebody who?
A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks.
Are we gonna meet somebody who was a bearer, right? They have the face tattoo.
He went out on another job.
But then they like cut off their own face, right? They're magically alive because of who cares? It's a fake game. It's not real life. Cut off their face, the skin on their face. They cut off the skin of somebody else's face who doesn't have the mark, and then they just you know, like staple it to their skin. You're gonna meet someone like that.
Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot.
Like that one time the Joker did that.
I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
I forgot why the Joker did that.
He went down into the
I think he did it just to look cool, I guess.
The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way.
But not
down.
really, because it's
The head of the
disgusting.
heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him?
Bernard.
Tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Quest accepted. Yeah, sure. I'll prioritize the quest.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
What's this? Peruse. On dressing greens of Gizal. Never down raw. Heard it. You heard it. Never go raw. Final Fantasy taught me never go down raw. Said it right there.
Anything catch your eye?
The Gaia blade.
At all,
I'm
is it?
okay. I don't need to buy anything. Wait, I want to see prices actually.
How do?
1,500 gil? I mean, I have 20,000.
Very well.
But like, I get like 8 gil when I do a fight.
Keep them nice and fresh.
That isn't like the big story fights.
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
That chest? No, I thought I saw a chest. I'm not pulling that lever because I'm probably going to go up and I don't want to go up. We up. What are they doing here? What's this? Oh, you're cooling the fish? Damn, is that child slave? Oh no, he's using a crystal. He's using a crystal. so he's just a normal dude.
Any goods to Eastpool? Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
Wow. How convenient. I love this song. I love how, like, chill and simple it is.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon. Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
I remember when I was playing Final Fantasy 15, it had music like this.
Hold on, we're coming.
Just like someone plucking at a little freaking like guitar. Bow, 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 bow. I just like that kind of music in these towns, in these Japanese video game towns. Get him, dog!
It's over. Sick of Torgal.
Dang, she's 1v1ing this crab. Or this cray claw, I should say.
It's over.
Enemy slain. Wait, what spoils? Was that a big fight? Some random cray claws. No, it's to save this guy. I didn't even know he was there.
You saved my life.
Not at all. Your
I just saw the
birth
crabs and I said, I'm gonna fuck him up.
I am. I
didn't even know this was the main mission.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us
I guess they're not crabs. They look like more like
Oh,
scorpions.
I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just
That's terrifying.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we
I like
should
this
beg
lady's
you to
outfit.
take
She's
you
wearing
air
one
bridge
glove.
to Eastpool.
One very fancy
I said I'd
looking
take a
glove.
look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
I like blue. I like the blue. I like that it's not all black like what what we've been seeing a lot of other characters in this game wear. Like when people have white in their clothing.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help.
I owe you my life. Thank you, my lady. You're with Sid, ain't ya?
Yeah.
And him, we go way back.
Yeah, we go
Not as far as
back, bro.
Martha, mind.
Bernard.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her brick.
We will.
Yo, where's Cloud Strife? Where's Cloud Strife on Final Fantasy VII?
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, alright?
Where's Tidus? Where's Lightning? I don't get it. I don't get it. How is this Final Fantasy 16? What happened to the other 15? Do I need to know the story?
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, we saved him from a couple of little scorpion guys.
It was lucky we found him when we did.
He was about to die.
It's the Blight's fault.
That would have been no good.
In the north, so they come down. He can't keep going out alone.
Yeah. Stop. I don't care. I don't care.
Anyway,
He's
I
just a
don't have
guy.
lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs have.
Thank you. That sounds plenty good. Somewhere to sleep.
We'd be delighted.
Lit. Isn't that why we came here, first of all? So, yeah. Mission accomplished. Ba-bam. Here's a meteorite. Here's a
Can I
meteorite.
get you a drink or anything while you wait?
Yo,
Kind
drink?
of imperial gold, perhaps. Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Oh,
Yes.
give me the dirt.
There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Give me the dirt, lady.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
Yeah, we don't like them.
They have.
Oh, lean in.
Either to the legions or Oriflamme. Seems the
I'm gonna hold down button. Lore button. What the? What is Oriflamme? Oh, it didn't tell me. Okay. I thought it was going to like give me the option to read what Oriflamme was.
You're having a hard time keeping up with demand of late.
Never bad game. Never mind.
Shortfall.
I can't click the lore button to learn about.
Crystals like sugar plums
It's probably
in
just a
nearly
saying.
all
I don't know.
provinces, but not anymore.
It's probably just this world's version of saying, I don't know, they sent them to the edge of the earth or hell, which is just a figure of speech, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's an actual place. Maybe it's a thing. I don't know. What's an Oriflamme?
After seeing it with my own eyes,
Or is that actually a real life thing and I just don't understand the definition of that word?
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival.
Hmm?
And you got the little laddie with you?
Hmm?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh.
Poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison. I let them deal with it.
Oh.
Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing.
Oh.
It's the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
That's...
Mum, he weren't my brother, was he?
Oh.
But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient.
Oh.
Right?
That's dark. That's dark.
unbelievable.
They're just so casual about it too.
Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings.
That's fucked up. Yeah, they aren't even humans.
Beggar wouldn't spit on him.
They aren't even 3/5 of a human. We're going way back in time here.
Since you're not drinking,
She just had a baby. And she was like, yeah, it turns out it could do magic. It's a bearer. I gave it, as soon as I found that out, I gave him straight to the freaking officer. Straight to the police.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Let them handle it.
Glaidemont Abbey.
And then the little boy was like, that guy wasn't my brother, right? She was like, no, don't worry about it.
Show you what I mean.
You don't associate yourself with that kind, little son. Wait, another quest? God damn it. It's so dark, dude. And they're just like, yeah, that's how it is.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish. Get these turnips. Fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts.
Damn, you guys are selling like crazy here. I just heard 5 different people try and sell me something. My goodness.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
How are they tested at birth?
I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
Yeah, it's pretty
We
fucked.
knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No.
Don't let them get away. It's over. Get him. Don't let them get away. That's enough. Over here. It's over.
Meat crab. Is that what it's called? Oh, he threw bubbles at me. What are these fangs? Like, you gain so many fangs on the ground.
Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy.
Ow. They always get me when I'm in the middle of doing an animation. Ow. That time I just didn't even know. Bring him down here, dog. That's sick. I love when the dog just boom. It spikes him in the ground. Killer bee. Plink. 4 pinches of magic ash. Like a magic spell with a K. Alright, let's go that way. Looks like there's a lot of stuff to explore here, but I'm trying not to. I don't want to get distracted, you know? Yo, I can't wait to meet a freaking Tonberry in this game. I want to see how they play.
Keep your distance, boy. Stay down.
Because those are just enemies that one-shot you in every Final Fantasy game, right? So, yo, Chocobo? Can I don't want to fight it. I'm too scared to attack. I'm gonna attack it. No, I can't kill it. It's a little birdie. It's not even fighting back, dude. Bro's not fighting back. Ooh, why is that one blue?
There's the Abbey.
Bluebird.
What darkness awaits
Bro's
us
blue. Must be a rare species. Good thing I'm gonna kill it.
Keep your distance, boy.
Yeah, I don't know why that one is blue. Yeah, I guess just because. You know, there can exist different colors of animals. Makes sense. Just that one look cool. I didn't feel right killing them, but I did. That's nature. That's nature. He was just a little guy. I guess he wasn't little. It's a pretty big bird.
I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good doggy boy?
I don't want to die.
Damn.
Please, Father. Something for the pain.
Is this the church? I don't like the one. This is a terrible church, bro. Where are the seats?
I don't want to die alone. It's all right. I'm here.
Where's the giant 10-story tall Jesus statue?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
Ooh. Is that the blight? I mean, it just kind of look frozen.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift.
Huh?
With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable.
Oh. That sucks. Never mind. Thought it was cool to be a bearer. You know, minus the slave
Faith, my
part.
son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied
So
you
is
in
is
this
what he's
life.
saying that you just, the more you use your powers, the more you die? You're Deku?
Thank you, Father.
You turn to stone basically, you just freeze up. That's terrifying.
I must offer you my own thanks for
A
the
fucked up
medicine
world,
you
dude.
so kindly brought.
Hey, we're
The
trying to talk
final
here.
moments
Can you
may
quiet
be
down?
moments of peace.
I get you're in pain, but shh. A bot.
When next you see Martha,
Greg a bot.
pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Yikes. Damn, this is a depression chapter. What the heck?
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
Just learning how bad it all is here. Yo, thank God for the teleport. Yoink. Here I am. Sheesh. Hey, Martha. 2 more people died. So that's what he told me to tell you.
You're back.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see.
Oh.
Come upstairs.
I like how she didn't move. She just turned to indicate she's going to walk that direction, but we're not going to animate that. It's too much work.
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield.
You see how good this guy's hair looks? We don't have time to animate this girl walking
All
upstairs.
because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
True, true. That's life, society. Am I right?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property. At least by
What's the
law.
point in voting
Any
if
still
my
fit
vote
to
doesn't
work
matter? Am I
eventually
right?
beyond my means.
Society.
All I can do is care for those who are past mending.
Then like thousands of people think that, and then
Bernard's finished fixing that
no,
bridge
nothing
for you.
happens.
You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends.
It's
in
pretty
this
true
area.
though in some
Wear
in
this
some
and
states.
they'll know you for one of us.
I don't know, man. Some states you're just stuck. Yo, I got a new seal.
And know that you will always be.
Cool. It just basically gave me her blessing. That's what I'm assuming these seals are. They're just like
You were right, Sid.
passports.
It really is them.
You show them to people and they're like, okay, you're all right. You got the endorsement of Martha.
And long may they.
You're a good man then, I guess. Nice. Money. Lit. Make for East Pool. Cutscene. All I did was open a door and it gave me another cutscene.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Oh god, what's up with your arm, bro?
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as My decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
Oh. He used a crystal to light his cigarette instead of his fingers.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid, for everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout.
Can't use his magic.
I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my
Yeah, so you
way.
basically have like a... You can do magic and stuff. You have a battery.
I knew a girl.
It's just, you know, when that battery runs out, you die.
She was a slave to her fate, just like you.
And the battery cannot be recharged.
To save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
It's a terrifying life. Especially in this world where those people who could cast magic and have all those problems are made slaves.
Just a conceited old fool.
To use their magic to help the non-slave
forging their
people.
own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this.
What? You must act, my brother.
Not a monster. You're the same man you've always been.
You're not a bad guy. You're a good guy.
Escape your fate.
My fate.
But you must believe that.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it
True.
getting much easier.
True.
You might not be able to save anyone else.
It's Wolflank.
But at the very least,
He's busy looking at dog. When I see dog on screen, I can't help but look at dog.
I'll try.
And Jill.
Yeah? Me?
I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Oh no! No! No, not Sid!
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting.
Are we saying goodbye to Sid? That guy's huge. That guy is huge. That guy is huge. Alright. Bye. See you later until I get your power, I assume. Whenever that happens. Probably when you die. We're probably gonna do like a big fight. And then he's gonna be there too. And then he's gonna be nearly dying. He's gonna say, "Here, take my power. Suck me off." Clive. And Clive goes, I don't like you like that. He's like, "No, in my power, you idiot."
Pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Yo, it's a spider.
Don't let them get away.
Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance, boy.
Hardly flawless, but at least we won.
Bro, I need health. I need HP. Oh, well, there's a lot of quests over there. What direction? Oh, I'm going that direction. Okay. Good to know.
Stay down.
Stay down. Nice.
Don't let them get away.
Yeah, you just have dogs spike them down into the ground and you just do that. You silly spiders. Or dragonfly, whatever the heck's. Not footpad. What kind of name is footpad, bro? Footpad.
Keep your distance, boy.
Give me fire!
There's so many goons in the way.
Give them all you've got, boy. That's enough. Sick of Toggle.
Yoink. Just yoink all their mats. All their sharp fangs. What if I put 100 sharp fangs together? What if I fuse them?
You there, over here. Excuse me.
How much attack power do I get?
Curse my luck. I'm branded. No time. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfers, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Made out
Yeah, see? So they see whatever the little thing that Martha gave us, and they're like, ah, okay. Martha. Yo, 1,000 money. I don't care. Say whatever. Skip. 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 Beast against beast. What is this? Slay the beast drawn to the bait. Good thing they're right in front of my face. That's perfect. Starving wolf? That is a disgusting wolf. It is starving. It's so malnourished.
It's over. Don't let them get away. Stay down.
Man, can you just infinite combo these guys? What the hell is happening?
It's over. Keep your distance, boy. That's enough.
Yeah, you could just do that. You just do that combo against these small guys forever.
Gotta find this Bryce.
Yeah.
Let him know the road's safe.
Speak with Bryce. Oh, shit. Oh, he's over there. Okay. Vexed villager.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolf.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again,
That's pretty easy. They're just wolves.
Oh, Frederick.
We live in a world with giant tentacle monsters. And I understand not many people could kill them. Those are scary things. But like, wolves are like chump change, I assume. We live in a crazy world. We live in a world where a normal human being just transform into a giant dragon.
Look, the
Like,
windmills.
wolves are scary,
That must be easy.
but like, not that scary. Look, I'm about to fight a plant. A death blossom. I don't think a
Give them all you've got, boy. It's over.
silly wolf is gonna do that much.
Don't let them get away.
Live to fight another day.
Oh, look, it's a gazelle.
Keep your distance, boy. Stay down.
It looked like a gazelle.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Those areas seemed a very different place.
Do you know? Did I complete the mission?
Drink up now, my darling.
Is that's what people say when they water their plants? Drink up now, my darlings. That's always what it is. You call your plants my darlings. This is East Pool.
Quiet, isn't it?
Everywhere we go is quiet. Minus that one area we went to right before here.
You're Clive Rossfield.
Yeah. Wait, how do you know me?
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all.
Huh?
The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
I don't remember that name, so I don't know whose wife you were.
Good to see you too.
But it was one of the guys that I was with in the past. I don't remember which. Wait, can I lure? Oh, it is. There he is. Oh, it's that guy. Thank God for lore. Thank God for the lore button. Oh my God. All right, now I know the connection. It was a guy who trained us as a kid.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the
I assume he was like the head soldier or something.
to offer, but what is mine is yours.
Thank God for the lore button. I constantly forget
We should be
this kind of stuff in these video games. Look, it takes me like days to learn a person's name in real life. Like I'm not gonna remember a fake character's name in 4 hours of playing a game. Wow, I'm also trying to learn 50 other people's names.
But, oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
Even for an important character like the guy the wife of the guy that is married to this lady. Also, he's dead plus ratio. Of course, I'm not going to remember him.
We survived,
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
That she looks young, dude. Guy looked like I mean, clearly he trained us when we were kids. He was clearly an adult man. And we'll give him the benefit of the doubt by saying he became, he was like so good. He rose up in the ranks at a young age of early 20s.
The Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not?
Like at least 10 years have passed, I assume. I don't know.
This house
She looks like she's 18.
So long as I can live here in peace.
But she has to be at least 30, maybe 40.
Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians by order of the Duchess.
He's shaking.
Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please, there is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
About that.
Heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
Did...
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Clive.
That's another death on your hands, Clive. You literally toasted that poor guy. He was right next to you when he transformed.
All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
That poor man, dude. He's the roach that lives inside an oven. Just dead there for getting burned eternally. Charred to black.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning.
No, I don't want clothes.
She really has been very kind.
I like being stinky. Nice. Casual clothes.
13 years of killing.
We haven't seen this guy wear anything but his dumb armor, so
13 years.
it's nice to see him outside of it.
Not the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer.
Yeah, that was his whole purpose in life.
The only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same.
Do you now?
When I fought,
Shut up.
hundreds died.
Shut up.
There were so many bodies.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're Shiva. You're Shiva. You're Ice
That
Lady.
day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
Man, everyone always wants to... This is the name of the game and everything. It's all my fault. I deserve to suffer. It's all my fault.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon?
Anime, video games, movies, TV shows. Whoa, dude. It's her. But young. Why, though?
You came back to me.
No.
The heavens must have a plan for us.
No. Get away. No. Stop.
We should get some.
We held that shot too long. I didn't like it.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
I don't want to kiss. Dog. Fuck his dog. Whoa!
Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight.
Those are the new change of clothes.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
It's the clothes in the cover art.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke.
I was wondering when we were going to get these clothes. I thought it was going to be like
He and Rodney
a little
were
later in the
friends.
game.
These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
How nice. Good thing they fit me perfectly, too.
I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all.
That's a sick-ass cape.
It's what your father would have wanted.
I love that cape. Capes are cool. But Spider-Man doesn't wear capes.
They suit you well.
It's even torn up in the bottom for extra coolness. That's a +5 to the cool stat.
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times.
Dude. That suit looks a little too edgy.
Fare you well.
that's okay.
And you, Lady Hannah.
The original outfit he was wearing, it looked obviously more realistic. Yo, did I get a new sword also?
If we follow the road to the north.
This is not the sword I was using. Attributes? Gear. There we go. Gear. Invictus. That is a new sword. Well, I'm happy we got rid of Braveheart.
You should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate.
Very happy with that.
Let's go.
I didn't like the way Braveheart looked. It looked too goofy.
Anything take your fancy?
Not the Gaia blade.
Travels?
My sword's better than that. I don't need that anymore. Hey, your shop sucks, bro.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn.
Bro, why isn't it
Clive Rosfield.
look like a vampire slaying sword I have? It has like crosses on its hilt. It looks like it has blood in the center of it. The red.
You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if
Looks
you weren't
sick as
wearing
hell.
his
I actually like the sword.
The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them.
Sorry, what are you saying, old man? I was busy looking at my cool new outfit.
Returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
What?
My bearers.
My bearers. Yeah, what?
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool.
Master Mayor. Huh?
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much
Mayor
has
of
changed
Eastpool. Okay.
since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers.
Well, I guess people do say Mr. President. So I guess Master Mayor is also just as dumb sounding.
When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived.
How dare they?
Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque.
Oh, whoops. Skipped it.
Back in your father's day.
Any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the
duchy.
Duchy.
We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position.
Uh-huh.
When we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't.
And now you want to give them to me.
What? Why me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many
I mean, I
of them
guess.
serve your house.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore.
Yeah, like I'm kind of. Do you not see the mark on my face? I'm also kind of with them in a sense.
But still, I would. One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him.
Are we gonna recruit guys? Are we gonna recruit slaves?
Thank you. He sits by the well most days.
Back in the day. Search for guy.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
I do stand out. The well? See here? Because there's nobody here. Hello? Anybody?
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting
Yeah.
him. I've let the mayor down once already.
All right, let's ask around.
Oh, great. Time to go ask people, where's this guy at?
Well, no. We're looking for an
We're looking for a guy. Yeah, the guy by the well.
What business do you have with him?
No.
Then it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian.
I'm a Rosalithian.
Never would have left if they weren't the same when the levies.
Yeah. Don't care. I'm trying to find this guy. Doubt I'll go far. He comes here every day. Thanks for the no help at all, lady. You didn't tell me anything. Thank you. How about you, villager? No name.
I'm looking for a bearer.
Looking for a guy. No sign of him. He's usually at the well at this hour.
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith's castle back in the day. Living in a dream, but better there.
No.
Okay, yeah. He's living in the past. Okay, cool.
Hey, hold on a mo.
Hold on a mo.
Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables.
Patrick the
Okay, cool. That's a lead. I guess, yeah. All the other stuff you're talking about doesn't matter. You know what matters?
Come on.
That this one guy might know where he's at. Thank you. Hello, Chocobo Keeper.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Oh, let me guess. The guy we're looking for.
Excuse me, but
He got lost down there.
He's not in his usual spot by the...
You must be...
I
And,
am.
yeah, that's the guy. Yup. How'd you know? I don't know. I play lots of games. You have to do dumb shit like this. I'm trying to find a guy. Then they say, well, maybe this other guy knows where Guy is. And I talk to a guy and he's like, he went out to go do something and he hasn't come back since. And now I'm worried about him. How do you know about that I'm looking for him? And it's like, oh, we're looking for him too. Well, he's stuck in a cave. Go save him. I played many RPGs. I don't need to read all that. Is he in a cave? He better not be in a cave.
Drink up now.
Still no sign.
I was joking about the cave. Yo! It's a reference. It's a guy. It's a guy. It's a reference. It's a guy. Final Fantasy. Whoa. It's Kingdom Hearts. What's his name? Vivi? I already forgot. I know it's Vivi in Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if that's his name, and I don't even remember what. He's just a mage, right? I don't even know. He's just blue mage from old games.
Look, there's someone over there.
Don't jump.
It might be him.
Oh no, the killer bees.
Agree.
That's enough. Give them all you've got, boy. It's over. Keep your distance, boy. Stay down.
Well, that was an easy fight. Oh, new enemies approaching. Dun dun dun. Ow. Ooh, ugh.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Pluck. Enemy slain. Kill-tacular. Well, cool fight. Hello, old man.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace. You came for me. I waited for you so long.
You do look like your dad. It's almost like you're his son.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come.
No.
At long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
Aw.
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete?
I sure hope he doesn't die of old age.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Yeah. Don't mean that literally, huh? I sure hope that day don't come to pass while I'm on this big journey and then I come back after I save the world or whatever.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the dark. It's nothing but a fantasy of
So what was this whole quest?
But it's the blight is on our doorstep.
Just
Our harvests are failing.
there are people who used to serve my dad that are still alive, and I don't know, they still want to serve him, but
For Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods, we want to keep the bearers.
that's it. I don't know.
We really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between.
Is it really that bad?
And also it's bad. But that's like, we kind of knew that already.
Found out where they'd come from.
Not like they're living in luxury, waiting.
In our faces.
I know a man named Sid who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one.
Oh?
Leave this with me. As soon as I return from...
Thank you.
Yeah, why don't we just send them to that one area? To our home base.
I'd like to speak with you again regarding the future of the village.
Yes, of course.
Fare you well, my...
What's the point of this? What's the point of all this? This felt like a side quest. Not like it was super useless where I was serving food to people. But I was just like, I don't know. It didn't feel like I learned like a little bit. Nothing crazy. Nothing that felt like, oh, you need to know this for the story. I don't know. Mandatory story mission.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
Wow, what a change of environment. We went from the, I mean, this is the blight. This is what the blight does, I guess.
No plants, no animals, no life.
Literally, he's saying it. Just as I was saying it.
That's one small mercy.
There's nothing here. It's dead. It's scorched earth. What's down here? Secret? Secret? Video game secrets? Oh, is it a door I have to come back later in the game once I have a special power?
Another relic of the fallen.
Yep, looks like it. A locked door that I can't access until something happens. I become the power. I get the power to open doors.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing
What?
to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
Wait, can we not use magic here? Really?
I can hardly imagine.
I'm interested. I want to do a fight. I want to see if that's
I remember.
real. That like affects combat.
It was beautiful.
Bro, my dog is loud. Bro is a... He's a dog. Also, thanks for all the potions, video game. I didn't need any of them. They all just went poof because I was maxed out on potions.
There it is. Phoenix Gate.
Wow, and now we're back to normal, colorful green.
Where it all went wrong.
It's like a Fortnite map. It goes from luscious green environment to the dark, desolate wasteland of all black. And then back to green.
It's time to discover the truth.
It's like Minecraft. You take one step into the snow and it starts snowing like crazy. Then you take a step out and it's like normal. What a mission. I guess that was lore. That was story time. I mean, that's what this whole game is. I don't know why I'm saying that like that. The whole game is story time. This is going to be a typical Square Enix game. It's going to be like 20 hours of cutscenes and like 6 hours of game.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
But at least it's not a Hideo Kojima game where it's like 30 hours of story and 1 hour of game. Those games are good.
It's just as I left it.
That's why I'm excited for Metal Gear Solid. Okay, we stepped in ash or something. I don't know what that is.
Let's have a look around.
Yeah, is this the Buried Memories? Is this where...
Could I have done this?
Yeah.
Could anyone?
I think this was you, bro. Look at that massive crater. Okay, that's why. That's why. That's why he looked at that really like, damn. All right, back to cutscenes. I took 5 steps forward.
What is it? Clive.
Guy. There's a thing. What are we looking at?
That's him.
That's him. Get him.
He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
I have to. Let's go into this non-mysterious cave. Wow, it is dark. It's the door. Remember when we saw a door a minute ago and we couldn't open it? Here's another one that looks like it. Wait. Never mind. I think it looks different now that it's a little more bright.
Damn it. He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh,
Or maybe it is.
You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The Hall of the Gate.
It's a relic of the fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Oh.
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
And then I'm going to touch the door and it's going to open.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter.
Yeah, nobody.
I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
Hmm. Who has the power of the Phoenix? Da, 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 da. You open door. I bet I could go back and open that other door now.
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Yes. This is the only way to go. We are in a literal hallway. It's either forward or back. Whoa, dude. Lights.
Another gate.
We're in the
Let's see
LED
if this
room.
one opens.
Yoink. What the hell?
Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
This is giant. This is giant. Really? Or weren't we in like a castle?
Perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Dog.
Have you ever seen anything
This is
like
the biggest thing ever. What's that? Oh, are those monsters we're gonna have to fight? Elevator? Oh, I sure hope we don't have to fight those monsters. Oh no! We have to fight the monsters.
What do we do?
The usual.
Oh, what else can we do? Hug them? What do you think, lady?
Give them all you've got, boy. You lose. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. It's over. Stay down.
Level up. Oh no, I sure hope that one doesn't transform.
More trouble.
Oh, Ball. No. That's the craziest enemy ever. Ball.
Keep your distance, boy. That's enough. Stay down. Give them all you've got, boy.
Yo. Defensive node.
How can these things still function?
How can we live this? This must
Magic.
be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Robots. Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild. They're like the... We're literally in a Zelda shrine. Where it has the same looking environment on the walls, floor, ceiling, everything. One colored walls and floor. And then we fight against stupid robots that all look the same.
Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Doggy. Place is giant. How did we get teleported when we walked through the door? Did we get teleported to like a completely different like area in the world or like another dimension or something? Because there's no way all this is in like the castle area we were just at.
Then let's give it one.
Seems a little ridiculous.
Not this time.
Oh, that's a sick attack actually. I like that, bro. Shout outs to that. He does a big... That's sick, actually.
You know what to do, boy. Don't let them get away.
trying to focus. What the? What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, big ball attack. Okay. He does like a little, yeah, he does this explosion and then he does another explosion. He does one like close range and then one far range. I dig that actually a lot. Wow, holy crap, he's not stop. He's like not letting you breathe. He really wants you to perfect dodge.
Keep your distance, boy.
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and
None. Favor of the wind. I bet that boosts one of my wind attacks. Not equipping it because I don't care. I bet like I'm gonna start doing like some side content if I care enough to do that. And then once I start doing some of the side content, I'm gonna like start actually equipping armor and stuff and making my weapon stronger, and I'm just gonna like be able to breeze through the game. It's gonna be completely different. Bombs! Yo, I like bombs. I know bomb Final Fantasy. He's gonna blow up. Bro, get... I'm trying to get him over here. It's too far.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No.
When do I get the hunts? I know there's hunts from that one.
I imagine the Phoenix would
Like
receive a warmer welcome.
when the demo came out. I know the freaking director of the game or whatever, the combat director, like the day the demo came out, whatever that stream they did, he played the game. Oh, it was during Gamer Christmas. He played like a mission. He did a hunt where he was like level 25 and he fought against like a level,
Let's keep looking.
or he's like level, it's like level 20 and he fought like a level 35 guy or something. Somebody was like 15 levels higher than him and he just flexed on everybody. He was like, he was like, yeah, you know what, guys, I'm good at the fucking game. I helped make this fucking game. I'm good at it. Just beat like a super hard boss and that was like 15 levels higher than him. I want to fight that guy. I want to see how hard it was. Oh man, I did bad in this stagger. I didn't do much damage. I did 11,000. Never mind, I lied. Dude, this guy's awesome. Holy shit. He really just makes you dodge. I love this guy. This is a cool ass fight. What is this? Who is this? Someone's on my... I'm being spammed by a sex bot on PlayStation. No, you ruined my... I was so in the zone and then I just got spammed by a sex bot. I don't know how to control the messaging system in this fucking console. Explore the groundbreaking pleasure. I can't read the rest. Being the first neural network engine tiered T0 satisfied your what's spelled with a zero desires I cordially encourage. Shut up. How do I get out of here? Leave group. 18 plus only. I'm 18 plus. I could join. Man, you ruined my whole flow. Stupid sex bot. Dude, I love this guy. Oh my god, I'm so excited to see more fights like this. That was cool. That was a good fight. Mostly because it was not hard. He just made you dodge all the time. Oh my god, this is just combat. It's just fighting. They said, all right, we get it, guys. We gave you like an hour straight of cutscene. We're gonna let you play the game finally.
That's enough. A little help.
Look out! There's more of them.
They'll fall like the rest.
Oh god. Sheesh. There's a lot of guys there. That fight. I felt like I was gonna get messed up there. The will of the wind. Not equipping it. Don't care. So many items. I bet this is a potion in case I got hurt, which I did. There it is, a potion. Thank you, game. It's a high potion. I probably didn't need a high potion, but I'll take it. Will heal me. Well, that was fun. I gotta do like 5 fights in a row.
I don't like this.
I don't know. I feel like I'm not a final... Oh. I feel like I'm a Castlevania character, not Final Fantasy. With the way I look. And my sword looks like a vampire slaying sword. I don't know.
The feeling's mutual.
Wait, isn't this exactly how the fucking Castlevania guy looks from the anime on Netflix? Now that I think about it. Maybe that's why I'm thinking I look not Final Fantasy. It's Iron Giant! Oh, he's cool. Man, you suck, bro. You can't even land a hit on me. I know I'm talking shit, but I know you're going to start hitting me. Because that's always how it goes. Yoink! Get down here! Oh! I got hit! No, I was doing so good! Oh, I didn't even know you were doing an attack. Oh, what's he doing? Press attack.
It's drawing in energy.
Not for long, it isn't. With me. Keep your distance, boy.
Whoa, that's a new mechanic.
This is our chance.
Oh, I got hit.
That'll help. Sick of Torgal. Not this time.
Get down here. Man, why did like the camera look down like that? No, sir. That always hits me. I'm so bad. That exact same move always hits me. Oh, I ran into that time. I thought I was out of range. Oh! He was one shot. I didn't even notice. I get so focused, I never see their health. Dude, that's fun. It's fun when you fight. It's fun when you play the game. All right, when am I gonna get mad? That happens all the time. I can't play an action game without dying and then getting mad at it.
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home.
Shakes head.
Jill, look.
What is that?
Some kind of mural.
Yo, high potion. Oh, I guess I was supposed to get hit a lot more by that guy. They gave me 3 heals here. And then a chest. What's in the chest? It better not be a potion. It's another favor of wind. All right, I got 3 new things. What are they? Gouge damage, Rook's Gambit, and Wicked Wheel. Yep. Don't care. Just like I thought. It was all whatever my wind abilities are. Boost their damage by like 10%. Which, it doesn't sound like a lot to me, so I don't really care. Or is this another fight? This is a big circle area. You can't have a big circle area that is empty unless there's a big fight. I just did a big fight. You're telling me I gotta do a bigger fight? Boom, boom, boom. What the hell is that? Prometheus?
All right then.
That's not a robot. It's like a weird goopy alien. It's Venom. Lich. Oh my god, he has a scythe. He's sick. Oh my gosh, he's cool. Oh my gosh, he's cool. Man, you suck though. Get owned already. Break half your guard already. And break all your guard actually. Damn. Get shit on, bro. And you're already at under half health. What are you gonna do about it? Huh? Oh. Damn, you don't stop. You're not stopping your attack. I'm about to break your guard again. You don't even know. Schlink.
What the hell was that thing? It wasn't like the others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
That's a cool guy. He just teleported a lot. What? Open my map, please. Is there no map in this area? I'm pushing the map button. Because there's that door and then there's that door over there. Which door do I go to? Oh, potion. Okay. Maybe they both lead to the same area, but they like split. It's like a fork in the road. Oh, 4 of them. I just finished fighting 1. Tell me I gotta fight 4 of them now? Okay, this feels sick.
That's enough. Keep your distance, boy.
Ooh, that felt good. That felt good. Switching mid combo stuff like that. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to go to both doors. We're unlocking something, I guess. Turning on the LEDs. And then this is gonna turn into an elevator or something. Or it's gonna... Yeah, okay. Let's find out. Is it gonna form a magic light bridge? Or is it gonna turn into an elevator? Honestly, it could be either or. Probably an elevator because we haven't seen a light bridge, but it could be a light bridge. What is happening? Well, what are they doing? I don't know what they're doing. Don't know. That's okay. Touch. Turn on the LEDs. Booting up PC. Another fallen wonder. Yo, so far dog has not left the party, and that's how I want it to be. I know when this game was coming out, they're saying, but I guess before it came out, they were saying that your party is never going to be the same. You're always going to have people coming in and out of the party, which is lame. I mean, it's whatever. Really, it's whatever. But when I typically... Oh, it's neither. It's not a light bridge or an elevator. It's just a regular bridge that comes up from the ground. That makes sense too. Usually it's like, I don't know, you play these JRPGs and usually you have like 6 guys and you choose like 3 in a party or something like that. Which is annoying because then it's like, well, I want to use all my guys. Which is why Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is cool because you get to have like 7 people at once on the field. But I don't know. I just want at least Dog to always be here. But I doubt that's going to be a thing. Because otherwise they would have said, your party's going to change except for Dog.
How old do you suppose this is?
The hell is that?
1,000 years?
Is that Satan?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think?
Some sort of god?
Some sort of god.
That's exactly what I was saying. It's like Satan. I mean, I wouldn't say a god because it's all black. Usually when you think of a something higher level or whatever, it's like white. What? Oh no, we turned black and white. Oh no, we're on the old CRTs, Grandma.
You're him.
You're him.
Dominant of fire.
I am him.
Who are you?
You? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's him. Whoa, he's gonna take the mask off. It's gonna be me. Oh, we are you. We? Are you? We? Okay, so the mask, the cloak does not matter.
What?
Because when the guy had the hood on covering his eyes, he had a totally different chin than when he took it off. He suddenly grew a beard just like Clive.
I'm back.
I don't know, it could also just be whatever. It could just be a dream. What? Oh. Flashback. But we're here.
Stop it. Please.
Man, bro's spilling blood like a gusher. This is raw as hell. I actually kind of wanted to see it again. Even though it's really sad and kind of hurts to watch.
I did this.
It's still badass to see someone just like straight through the heart.
Joshua chose me to be his shield.
What?
He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected
There are
him.
3 Clives right now.
It was my duty.
There's current time, there's young Clive, and then there is transformed Clive. Joshua.
I'm sorry. I failed you.
You did. Fuck you, big bro.
Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything.
That's kind of what I assumed.
Now, are you ready to
It wasn't actually him.
I know
It wasn't actually him believing that, like, he just didn't remember it. It was more of him just mentally pushing it away in his brain subconsciously. Because he didn't want to accept that he killed his brother. Because otherwise Clive would look like a stupid idiot. Because it's kind of obvious that he killed his brother. Even if he didn't know. That's why I was saying there's like so many clues he just like put two and two together. But you know, it was just because mentally he was like, no, I didn't. Fire. Oh, my body. Oh, wait. Music started playing. Am I gonna fight Ifrit?
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on.
All right. No, we literally have to face our demons.
Ifrit, show me who you truly are.
Literally. Actually, for realsies. Oh my god, he's coming. He's big. Oh, he's gonna burst. He's about to blow. Scorched earth. Man, really, guy? Stop running away from me. You're scared. Admit it. Admit it, bro. You're just so scared, Ifrit. Yo, pull him down. Boo! Get him! Oh, I didn't mean to use all my abilities. Whoops. That was bad. So now I'm gonna have to wait for them to recharge. When I actually break his actual stamina. Or maybe not, because he's gonna just keep running away from me like a little bitch. He knows I'm cool. I am him. Oh, he's gonna blow. He's gonna blow. He's gonna blow. Staggered. Got him. No damage, I think. He's gone. Easy. Not even a challenge. Nice. Sick little flourish. Oh no, you're telling me he's not gone? I didn't win yet. Ooh! Zelda, Dark Link. Wait, this is cooler actually. Whenever you have to fight a evil version of yourself is cooler.
Face your fears.
Oh my god, it is Legend of Zelda. Oh my gosh. He's cool. He's a cool version of me. My powers aren't nearly that cool. Bring him down.
Not this time.
Bro, what do you... Literally what? Oh, what do you want to do about it, bro? I am different. You think because you're me, you think you know me. Okay, hold on. I just realized your health bar is like pretty full still. I'm sorry, I was talking smack. Oh! That's a dope. That looks sick. Ooh, the white hair too.
I see. You'd help me learn by example.
Yeah, so that's how he's gonna look whenever he like half fuses with Ifrit. Yeah, you thought, bro. I knew that combo wasn't gonna end there. Oh, I tried dodging it. What are you doing? Holy shoot. Hammer and anvil. Got him. Broken guard. Yo, hellfire. That sounds sick as hell. Oh, actual fire. Oh, and he's sucking me in. I bet I have to like back away. At the end, he's going to do a giant burst in the middle. Yup. If you weren't sucking me in, I would have stayed inside there. You made it obvious by trying to pull me in. Oh, this guy's cool as hell, dude. Oh, he hit me. How dare he? How dare you do that to me? I was trying to not get hit. You thought you had me, bro. Oh, you're yeah, I was about to say you're weak, bro. You shouldn't be doing that. You thought it was okay. Where'd he go? Woo! That's such a cool look. What? I got your back, me.
It's all right. I'm done running from you.
There's still 3 Clives on the screen. Dark Clive, current Clive, and young Clive. My God, it's Kingdom Hearts. We just fused with ourself.
Find out who we are once and for all.
Oh, limit break. Accept the truth. Oh, that's sick.
Show yourself.
That looks pretty dope. Ooh, the blue eyes. Ow, I still got hit. I'm dumb. Dude, oh, I love the way. Oh, why are we like, we're going crazy right now. Not eruption. Woohoo! You felt that power increase right there. Decimating him. Big ol' mode. Oh, is it kaiju fight time? Is it time for my dessert?
Enough.
I'm ready. I had enough to eat. I had enough to eat.
I know the truth of it now.
I'm ready for my ice cream sundae.
I am.
Oh, you are not Ifrit. I am? I am him. And you are not him. Oh, shit. Yo, I want to see the fist clash. There it is. Yeah, I called it. Ah! Oh, there it is again. Bash. Oh. Ooh, right in the jaw. Right hook. Ooh. The jumping fist. The jumping punch. Oh. Oh, Hadouken? I mean, not Hadouken. Oh! Schling. Oh, no way. Pose on him? Alright, whatever. Cool enough. Shadow Vanquish. That was sick. Cool finish. I said Hadouken. I meant... Sure you can. Okay, that was cool. That was a cool way of making me play the game while facing my past. I literally had to overcome my past traumas by fighting them. That was sick. Nobody likes that pansy, that baby shit. Overcoming your past trauma mentally? No thanks. I gotta mentally fight him with the sword.
Clive, are you all right?
How long was I out?
Jill.
Joe,
It's nothing.
how long was I there?
I'll be fine.
That was a long fight. I imagine it happened like in a split second or whatever.
Chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here.
You know what would be a cool moment? I always liked the moment in the original, and not in the original, but in the 2018 God of War, where Kratos goes into that big beam of light And he's like, "Don't worry, Atreus, I'll be back very soon." He goes in the big beam of light. He like does like a little cutscene happens where he like sees his wife or whatever, and it takes like a minute in real time, and then he comes out and it's like Atreus is like, "Where have you been? Oh, what the fuck? You've been gone for so long." And you see like you just see like a bunch of time has passed,
Clive,
or like you would assume, I don't know,
sure
like
you're
maybe an
alright?
hour or something. I don't know.
Whatever it is, you can tell me.
And like there's a bunch of dead bodies everywhere. That was sick.
I had a hard enough time telling myself.
I want to see something like that happen.
I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am.
Yo.
The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
Ifrit.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours.
I guess that is how you pronounce it. It's not an accent. I guess that is how you would pronounce it. I don't know. Is it?
But not before I learned the whole truth.
What is Ifrit in Japanese? Does he have the same name?
Fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant?
Well,
Who is the
that
holy
makes
man who
sense
brought
if he
us here?
does. It's like, what would Thor's name be in Japanese? Thor. Duh. It's like my name in Japanese would be the same thing as it is in English because it's just a name.
And since I'm still breathing,
But I don't know. Whatever.
I might as well make myself useful.
It's not magically. I hate when people do that. When they're like, "Hey, what? Your name in Spanish is this."
Together.
I'm like, no. If someone had a name, it would be the same name in any country.
There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
You wouldn't change your name because you're in a different country or different language.
I could do this without you. You never were one
It
to
would
hide from
sound
the truth.
different because people don't speak the same.
And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
How nice.
Thank you, Jill.
And then we stare into each other's eyes again. Don't. I don't like when we're looking at each other like that. I do not want to see a kiss.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
What's up, bro? Bro? What a castle. Look at that big old chandelier looking thing. With the fire in the middle? That's cool. Oh, Titan? Is that our next guy? Oh, we did kill his girl. I remember in the demo, like in the first 10 minutes of the demo, it was like real sexual shit going on with this guy and that blonde girl.
Who did this? Or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
Oh no. Oh my god, he's the Hulk.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Well, find out where he is.
What is happening? You okay? Okay, you okay?
Rip out his heart.
Hey, yo.
Him and all his filthy brood.
Chill?
Send every last one of them to
Wait, why is he so mad? Is it because of his girl? Also, I just realized that was the same lady, right? That was getting real sexual with this guy at the start of the game. The lady who used to have a thing with Sid and who also currently has a thing with that other, the king or whatever. Is she like with 3 guys? Yeah, I really hate her then. Is that her heart in the box? Like, what is that? Oh my god, he's gonna open it. It's gonna be her head decapitated. Let us see what's in the box, please. Or is it just her clothes? That would be a normal thing. Or you get the dead person's clothes. Because what are you gonna do? Give them their body?
Benedicta.
Oh yeah, Benedicta. There you go. So it's something hers. I don't know. Well, cool. The meaning of life. Ifrit awoken. Clive is getting control of Ifrit. Gives abilities such as ignition, a fiery lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage. Blah blah blah. Slots for Ifrit's abilities are shared with Phoenix and can be confirmed via the abilities menu. The limit break gauge is located beneath Clive's HP bar. Oh yeah, I just unlocked that. Release the inner beast and semi-prime into Ifrit. Okay, that's what you call it, semi-prime. L3 R3. When this gauge is full, the gauge fills in battle both by taking damage as well as doing, defensive and offensive stuff. Semi-priming increases attack speed and power, gradual HP restoration, and guard breaking strikes. So it's like a limit break.
So what next?
So it's like a thing you do when you need it. Understandable. It's like any game that ever existed. Ifrit channeled. Okay. Well, I don't know if this is gonna be a thing. I kind of doubt it because that'd be a lot. And I'm pretty sure I know this game is not like 100 hours of a game. Adds a second limit break gauge. Mastery upgrade adds a third limit break gauge. What the hell? That sounds sick. I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, if there's 2 icons of fire, this is what I was gonna say. Is there 2 icons of fire? There should be like, why isn't there 2 icons of every other element? So like, why isn't there another? There should be another wind one, and then like there's Ramu, and then the other lightning one. But I don't know. That's a way to make the game go 100 hours and say, well, you got all the guys, but then there's 8 more. Attack while charging, inflicting multiple hits and forcing the enemy back. Summon a storm of fireballs that circle around Clive, damaging nearby targets and absorb damage. It's like a shield. I kind of like the break. Anything that does like a lot of damage to the break gauge. It's kind of what I want. Kind of doesn't seem like much though. Gouge does, as well as that. I don't really like that move. It kind of jumps in the air too much, in my opinion. Ooh, aerial blast though. Summon a tornado that slowly hunts down nearby enemies. But I kind of like all my fire abilities, honestly. Like the uppercut and the cyclone, they're pretty fine. It's the wind one I'd rather get rid of. This uppercut one is pretty good though. I kind of don't hate any of them. I kind of don't mind having them all. Pretty fine. I'm pretty fine with my Phoenix one, to be honest with you. normal attack. Sick. Can I upgrade dog? What the hell? Pedigree affects Torgo's attack efficiency? Becomes more potent as its level increases. Yo, can I upgrade dog? Or is that just like a story thing? As I progress the story, dog will level up. Yeah, we got another limit breakage.
I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah amongst other things.
I'm gonna stand up for a little bit.
She may be loath to leave. I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
Yeah, yesterday when I was playing this game, my back kind of hurt too much. Yo, potions. Why'd I get potions? I just started a new chapter. I'm at full health. I guess in case I needed them, right? That makes sense. In case I was doing that other fight and I got shit on so hard, I used like all my potions or something. Damn, another potion. What the hell? Yeah, last time I didn't stretch. I didn't use the restroom like I usually do. Usually I always take a break because I naturally need to use the restroom while I stream. At least once, sometimes more. But I don't know. When I streamed this game last time, I didn't. I just kind of played. I never needed to use the restroom or thought about getting up. Now that we just finished that chapter, I was like, you know what? I'll get up. I mean, I'm just sitting too long. Sitting too long for anything is... You'll feel it. But yeah, I don't know. So I was sitting some way.
What happened here?
Imperials. You'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
What are you doing here? Answer me! It's over.
Oh my gosh, not the town.
Remember our orders? No survivors.
Who would order such a thing?
Not the town.
That's enough. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down. Keep your distance, boy.
Schlink. We're not done. Usually it says like we're done fighting. I don't think we're done. I need to look around the village. How dare you guys?
Did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one.
Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs? They were innocent people! Wake wind! There, boy! That's enough.
Okay, it's sick, dude.
Flames to me!
Oh no, I was doing so well, guys. And then you have to start spamming me with the magic. Did I break his guard? What the hell was that?
Don't let them get away. Stay down. Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. It's over.
What is that? Oh, it's a guy! Really? Goddamn. Oh god, I thought those ice attacks were like an enemy. It was Jill. I was like, where did those ice attacks come from?
That's enough.
Jeez Louise. A lot of you guys. Not the village. We were just here a little while ago. Oh.
The bearers and those who sheltered them.
It's Smo or whatever from freaking Dark Souls. Oh, he has like 5 like blades at the end of his axe. That's a bit much, guy. Oh, fuck. Bro got hands.
It could wait.
I need to look up a tutorial online how to switch targets while already locked on. There has to be a way to do that. There's no way you have a lock-on system and no way to like switch between different targets. Oh my god, this guy's a little bit tough. Oh, the double.
Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Oh, I just realized this health is kind of crazy though. Or what if I do this?
Too slow. Keep your distance, boy. Not this time. Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy.
Okay, yeah. I just see my limit my limit gauge going up hella. Oh, it bro summon lightning. Damn.
Don't let them get away.
Feels good. Always feels good when you do a cool fight. All right, never mind. I don't think I'm minding. It looks like shit is super tanky, and it probably is, but you don't feel it. Oh my. Oh.
Sorry, Lady Hannah.
That's Hannah.
You deserve
In
so
case
much
you forget
better.
who Hannah is, you push the lore button and then you click Hannah. It's like, that's Lady Hannah.
All of these people
Eastpool, the village we're in.
better than my
I love that lore button. I thought it was kind of stupid when I first saw it. When someone showed me it, when I saw it on a YouTube video. But it actually is kind of cool.
We're too late. Gav. Clive.
It's literally like the Amazon Prime Video. When you pause it and it shows like the actors on the side, and it shows you like this actor was also doing this, or like it gives you like some bonus facts about whatever show you're watching. Like
Duchess, eh?
this scene was filmed in whatever during this event or some bullshit. I don't know.
They were safe enough hidden up here.
This character is drinking a Pepsi because Pepsi is something or something. I don't know.
Only come to us sooner. None of this would have had to happen. Fuck.
It's like the best thing about Amazon Prime Video.
My mother always did despise bearers. The way father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident.
And I'm surprised no other streaming thing ever did anything with that, because that's kind of cool.
But why kill everyone?
Especially like when it happens when I play games. I'm always like, that voice actor sounds familiar, and then I search up who did the voice and all that.
A crime punishable by death.
Not like I'm watching Amazon Prime. Like, there's your actor. You pause the game, the screen, the video. There's the actor. There's the voice actor. Whatever. These are the roles they've done. This is a link to the IMDb.
But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell.
This or some other stuff they probably played in.
He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye.
Yeah, well. Lady?
I'll leave yous lot to take care of things here.
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
That's pretty fucked. Dude, that is super fucked.
When you're ready, then.
The lady was so nice to us. She gave us our cool clothes. Now they're all dead. Eh, who's that? Suspicious character. Oh. He is a suspicious character. That's kind of suspicious. Okay. But yeah, you really don't feel how tanky people are. Sometimes it's like, you do kind of feel it. Where you're like, die, please die. Or like when you're fighting the big boss, like when I was fighting Clive and I was like, I'm smoking this guy, and I see I only took off like 15% of his health bar. I'm like, oh, never mind.
Solo then. We have a lot to discuss.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Stage replay. While accessing Aerate Stone, Clive can replay any main scenario major battle sequences. This mode can be used to revisit cutscenes, collect forgotten items, earn XP and AP, or retry missed achievements. Oh, this is the best game ever. You're joking me. Wow. You could do mission replays. I mean, a lot of games have stage select. But wow, you could do it in case you miss out on a trophy, you miss out on
So many uses.
on maybe there's like one item that you can only get in the game and it's there in one mission and you missed it and you have to replay the game to get it. Or something.
Don't mind me.
There it is. You could just redo it all. That's amazing. I mean, it's like it's a thing
This place is
in many games, but not like in a story-focused game like this, I feel.
There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
Now, it said you earn XP and AP. I don't know if that means you earn...
Gift. Curse.
I mean, does that mean you could just grind them out?
Whatever it is I've been given.
Sure, I assume it's going to be lower level stuff. I don't know if it scales. That's another thing. I don't know if it's like going to be like equal to the level you are currently, or equal to the level wasn't back then.
And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must.
Because usually in those mission selects, it's like you don't earn XP. You don't earn rewards.
Spoken true.
It's just there to replay it and get good.
Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin.
If you want to re-experience a cool-ass boss fight.
It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told
I don't
me
know. That's cool though.
that
It's
you
cool. It's
wanted
there.
to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
That's the thing that makes me want to wonder if I'm 100% it now.
Why not a place where people can live?
I need to see
on their
what the
own
100% is in this game.
For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me.
Oh my god, Clive's the changed man.
Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they.
You know why he changed? It's because we talked to that old man in that one side quest feeling mission. You see?
Never realizing that they too
Him talking with all those people. That slow part of the story we just did.
To their suffering any longer.
It all had a purpose.
Atonement then, is it?
Don't hold my hand.
What was the answer we found?
The only one we need.
Don't touch me. You see, this is why I like Jack from Strangers of Paradise more.
And we will.
He didn't give a shit about women.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
He didn't give a shit about anybody, and not just women. He just didn't care. Said fuck everyone.
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital.
Let's do it. I'm down. I'm down. Let's go into the castle and pay a visit to Capital M Mother. Oh, wow! Look at that pretty. Damn. What a weird castle. Why is it built like that? What is the construction on that castle? it's like a wave. It's like curved. It's like a shoe. Built like a shoe.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
Oh, that's not a good line. I don't like that line. The black creeps closer as we speak. That's a good flower.
Your radiance?
That looks like a king-ass king. Nice white jewelry, shiny, sniffing a flower, sitting on a giant. I assume that's a throne. I don't know.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings,
Giant, over-the-top throne.
theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Is he blonde also? He's blonde also, of course. That's a king-ass king.
Well, I really do think
Yeah, but
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If
here
there
you
is
go,
not
Massa.
grain enough to feed those within our walls,
The flower,
how
the flower plate.
feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these,
I have brought you your plate, sir, so you can put the flower on.
the sea, sending our
That is
soldiers
my
to the
job,
slaughter
to
in
carry
their
your flower.
The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men.
Oh well, you know, I was just like you know.
About her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean.
Oh,
It
we're
is
gonna go
time
take
we
land.
expanded our dominion.
No, we're not gonna be like the
This is the will
Americans.
of Great Grieger.
We're gonna take their land. It is ours. It is our
There will be uproar.
manifest destiny, you could
To
say.
distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs? Well, someone will have to
I mean,
be
it's
there
not
with
only
the
Americans.
I will not keep you.
It wasn't only America, but you know, it was America. You know, Native Americans.
Where is my son?
The
Where
Lord
is my
Prince
son?
is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Yo, I can't wait to get Bahamut. What would that work? What powers is he gonna give me?
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
Oh, so is this why in the trailer he always says "fuck the crystals" or whatever? Like he wants to destroy the crystals. We're finally getting to that plot point.
Firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows.
Which I kind of dig. I kind of dig the idea. Every Final Fantasy, it's always about the crystals. And this guy's like, "No, you know what? Fuck it. We're destroying all the crystals."
Until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air.
True.
And where do these crystals come from?
I don't know.
That's
Ground.
easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
Where's a mother crystal?
Although admittedly this
Oh, lore button, lore button. The mother crystals. Thank you. I just asked. It's an enormous glassy mountain. Okay, so it's like 5 of which tower over the lands of Valististia. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with ether, making the magics the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung upon around each mother crystal and have long warred with each other. For blah blah blah. And ether is just magic. It's just the magic
The mother crystals
in the air.
are massive, some as large as mountains.
It's just a word.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much
It's key.
ether can be
It's
drawn
chi.
by
It's
something that
kai.
size.
It's
As to
typical.
where it's all going, mind. Well,
Chakra, you know.
I can't know everything, can I?
Whatever the magic system is in whatever fantasy universe that
A
exists.
gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
No one likes the truth. We choose to ignore it. Global warming. No one says that we don't know what's happening. Well, I mean, people do say it. That's different because people do say it's not happening. But we all know it is, and we just choose to ignore it.
What?
because we don't like the truth.
Bearers and dominance anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. If we continue down this path, there's only one.
Global warming isn't happening. I was told it's been the hottest summer and the hottest winter, or the coldest winter every year. Last year we had the coldest winter. That how can global warming happening if it's cold? Oh, that doesn't make sense. Love that argument. It's my favorite one.
So
it's like, oh, I see. So you don't understand what global warming is.
In order to build us a new one. What say you? Are you with me?
The ice caps aren't melting. That's just nature. I'm with you.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
Poke. Fuck the crystals.
You could have just said aye.
That's what I was
It's
thinking.
Nice to have you aboard all the same.
Why'd we have to poke it? I would have been like, I was gonna use that. I get it, but like, I was still gonna use it, guys. You don't have to stab it.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
That's a good one, Clive. I'm gonna need more than a few potions for this. Goofy.
Take a seat, Clive.
Clive, was it?
Don't talk to me, guys. Don't talk to me. Let me get this side mission real quick.
He's never.
What do you want?
Where is everything up? Forgive me, young man.
I was in a world of my own.
I'm worried about my friend, you see.
You know, he left and he hasn't returned. Okay. All right. Yeah. There's a guy that's missing. Let me go to area and find guy. The more and more games I play since God of War Ragnarok, the more and more I'm like, okay, maybe those are good side quests. Maybe people weren't exaggerating when they said God of War side quests are actually really good and meaningful compared to every other side quest. When I originally played the Ragnarok, I was like, they're cool, but they're still side quests. They're still kind of annoying and nothing. No, they kind of weren't, man. They actually did have stories. Whether you found them interesting or not is up to personal opinion. But they were still something unique and story. They had a story and they still did stuff.
Wanted to send a message.
More and more games I'm playing since, I'm just like, damn, these side quests are just literally some generic shit.
And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't.
We just talk to her every time. Every time we're about to like. What's the point of all this armor? It's all worse than what I already have. Like. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Reduces heat wave cooldown. Whoa, now these are good. Now these are good. Lionheart tonic. Gradually fills the limit gauge for 30 seconds. Nah, I don't want it. I don't care. Yeah, because these reduce cooldowns. That sounds way better than increasing damage by 10%.
Some at Fowls Brewing. And a tint tires, Bob. Just go and see her.
All right.
Okay, go see Otto. Doggy, can I pet dog? Why can't I pet dog? Bad game, bad game, bad game, bad game, bad game, bad game. Also, oh, I can run in circles. Good game, good game, good game, good game. You can't do this in a lot of games that are made nowadays. This is how you know if a game's good. If you can run in a circle like this. Oh my god. That is how you know a game's good. Couldn't do that in God of War.
Do you need any help, Miss
Take
Molly?
a seat, Clive.
I didn't.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been.
Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Silver. His legions are on the march again.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our
Where's
advantage on
Zantensuken?
this
When do I
occasion.
get Zantensuken?
Wars breed with a fair wind behind them. A handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of
I was promised Zantensuken.
no trouble. Is making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you.
I know just
I
the
might
way.
know of a way.
This.
Well, no, not that.
That gets you audience
gets
with a
you
dime.
this dame who'll see you safely through Northreach.
Okay, we gotta go
I'll send
talk
a
to
statement
somebody.
this morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back.
That somebody is gonna help us get to where we need to actually go.
That's good of you, but
Who is this dame and where will I
She's
find
the
her?
proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute.
The Vale.
The Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, brother.
Right.
Yeah, brother.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report.
I know what kind of woman she's gonna be now. She's gonna have long hair. That's definitely what he means, right? Alliant reports unlocked. Alliance, not Alliant. I'm stupid. Alliant? Alliant. Alliant report. I almost called it Alliant again. Alliant reports are now available for viewing. Speaking of GOT. Blah, blah, blah. These reports are compiled. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. It's
I
info.
suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Hello.
Oh, goats at your service. Well, Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you.
So side missions?
Or maybe I don't have to.
Why'd
Our
you
warrant
snort?
strapping
Ew.
lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there.
Is
They
this
say
where the
little
hunts
acts of
are?
kindness are the
View the reports.
Quick look.
Bounties. Use GOTS. Not only find new quests. Also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint. False friends while the cat's away. Martha's rest. What are these? Oh my god, this is a good system. If I think that's what it is. I think that just, oh my gosh. Here we go. Blah, 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 blah. This is my story. Blah, 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 blah. Hello, what up? Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. I don't get what happens when you level up. Doesn't feel like anything. Okay, from what I think,
Fancy giving us a hand?
this just shows you where side missions are, side quests are, and you just teleport to them, or as close as possible to them. In case you miss them, you just talk to this guy, and he's like, "There's some here." Oh my god! That, if that's what that is, that's a good game thing.
Well,
that's a good game.
What's that for you, dear?
That's a good game. Flame tongue.
Anything else?
What is that? What is that items I have? I have one of those items. Are they special items? Fire shard. The power of the icon Ifrit made manifest. This shard of crystal is hot to the touch and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. I have one of them. Do I only get one? The hell? Wait, it says I need one. I needed something else, right? To make this a storm cry? What is a storm cry? Oh, it's a weapon. What weapon is that? The hell? Oh, that's that one sword I made, the green sword. I like that sword though.
So will it be?
No. You telling me I can't keep it? Oh, I need to use it to make this cool new weapon. I want the cool new weapon. Goldwork sash. Dude, my armor's... Why is my armor so good? What is this armor I have? I have not changed my armor at all. When did I get this armor? Like... I've always had this armor. Oh, wait. This is probably... Oh, this is... Probably got this when I got the new suit. I guess. I don't know. Maybe. What do you have to say, guy? Are you gonna take me to the next mission? If that's the case, I kind of...
Well, someone's in a hurry.
I'm trying to... I'm
just following orders.
We'll see.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh? Why are we laughing?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
I don't get it.
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
No. Just the three of us then.
That's the max amount of people in the party, I think.
Yes, but that doesn't mean we can
Me and two other people.
The fewer our numbers, the
But
better our
dog.
chances of going unnoticed.
But dog, I want dog.
And should that
Fuck
plan
you, Sid.
fail,
Get out of here.
we have our
I want
icons to fall
dog.
back on.
Jill, get out of here.
Sid,
I ain't no simp. I want dog.
I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to...
You have silver hair, and that's cool, but... And you are childhood friend.
Ordinarily, priming an icon
But
goes naturally to a dominance.
we all know what happens to childhood friends in Japanese
You are
media.
no ordinary dominance.
We all know.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda.
I did suck out something from Garuda, that's for sure. Yo, this sword looks killer.
You know, I reckon he could probably cause a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately.
This is a dope sword.
I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days.
Alright, the weapons are kind of cool.
You two behave now.
Minus the one pre-order sword I got. All the swords that look pretty good. Doggy! Wait, we're gonna have 4 people total? You know, counting Clive in the party? Alright, I guess we're gonna continue this next time. I think it seems like a pretty good spot to end it. I don't want to like do part of a mission and just like and then call it and then say, all right, that's it.
But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
It seems like we're gonna have a good, if this is how it usually goes, it seems like we're gonna have a really good pacing for streams, and that's amazing. This game was made perfect. We have like exactly like 3 hours and some change where you do like a story, like the story, and then you end it with like a big cool fight. You get a new icon ability, and like you go back to base, you talk shit over, and then you start the next, like, I guess you could say like big mission. And that's how it's been for these past 2 streams. That's how it continues to go. It's gonna be a pretty good pacing of the story. I wouldn't mind playing for a little longer, but like I also don't want to like stop midway through the story. I like stop. Seems like a good spot to end the episode. If this was a show. So catch you on the flip side. See you later, space cowboy.